Hi, Gems. I thought I would use my Kim Kardashian inspired filter today. This is intense. But the only reason why I would use the filters that I choose is because I feel like I pick filters that if I went crazy on makeup, I actually could probably look something like this in real life. All right, Kim Kardashian. She is my favorite celebrity. Over the years, sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with her, but she is my favorite celebrity, up there with Elizabeth Taylor, Marilyn Monroe, and a few other classic, timeless beauties. And I want to talk about why Kim Kardashian, no matter how you feel about her, people are, preying on her downfall. She's going to be broke. She's just going to bust in every way. She's not relevant. No one cares. She's over. She's done. I'm going to talk about why Kim Kardashian will never really be done. She will never really be done. And that is because she is a true icon. She is beyond the status of, obviously someone who's just famous or someone who's just rich. Kim Kardashian has completely changed the game. She changed the beauty game for, we'll call it the last decade or two, I guess. And it's just iconic and it's timeless, and it will be something that we will look back on forever. I think what Kim did for girls like me, being that I have brown hair, I'm curvy, I am not super skinny. My background is a mixed race. I'm an Asian woman, but I'm actually mixed. And I feel like what she did back in the day was she came out into the media and into socialiting and all of that, and she really was very different at the time. She was like, nobody had ever really seen that on a global scale and in Hollywood. And all we cared about before Kim was around was really skinny, as kind of more like the old school, more traditional American beauty. Skinny, typically white, blonde hair, blue eyes, most of the time, not always, but skinny ass for sure, and not curvy like that at all. Kim has had a lot of plastic surgery, but Kim is also naturally curvy. Without any plastic surgery, she had curves for days. Her plastic surgery maybe enhanced it, but she is a natural, mixed race, more ethnic person, dark features, naturally voluptuous and curvy, and her natural body type is not skinny. And so she was shocking to us. Seeing, those curves, it was like, are you kidding me? Is this real? And what happened too was how it spread like wildfire. Suddenly everybody wanted brown hair and curves for days, and people didn't really want to be skinny. She was a part of the body positive movement. She didn't really mean to be, but she was, because for her time, 10, 20 years ago, she was thick. She was as big as it got for a Hollywood celebrity. And the thing was, she wasn't a Hollywood celebrity I'm thick, I'm big, I'm out of the box and only niche people like me. It wasn't like that. It was I'm thick for that time period, and she was on the cover of every magazine. She was what every woman wanted to look like, but she was what every man wanted too. Kim is what I call a global beauty, and there's a difference to me. Okay, so this is just my opinion. This is not obviously fact, but this is just my opinion. I think that there is something called a timeless beauty, and there is something like a global beauty. There is something like a more traditional, old school, kind of all-American beauty, right? There are different kinds of beautiful. And but what Kim was a global beauty. She was the girl that, whether you were in Dubai or Mexico or New York City or LA, you wanted to either be her or you wanted to date her. It's just, she had this worldwide global appeal because she was relatable, and strangely kind of, you felt she was just relatable. You felt in a weird way you could access her in a weird way. You felt if I did my makeup right and I worked it a certain way, I could kind of be her, versus with me, when I would look at a Paris Hilton or even a Britney Spears, I love Britney, but it's like I would look at them, it's just like even on my best day I could never look like a Britney. I could never look like a Paris, like even on my best fucking day, because they were just such a different kind of beauty than I was. And with Kim, it was just like everyone around the world was just like, on a really good day, I might be able to kind of like pull that off. So she was relatable. She was accessible. She was a global beauty. When I say timeless beauty, again, this is for a different video, you know, whatever. A timeless beauty to me is like a Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet is a timeless beauty. She's also a curvy beauty, for sure, but she's timeless. Do I think Kim is timeless? I wouldn't call her timeless. She has a timelessness to her, for sure. And she looks amazingly amazing after, you know, having all her kids and everything. She looks amazing. But I just wanted to say that I think it's a little different, a timeless beauty versus a global beauty. But that's what I think she was. And I think because she changed the game so much in terms of beauty standards, she literally brought so many people into the bubble of, I feel like I'm beautiful. And not, again, like in a fetishy way or a niche way. It was like people were brought into the beauty bubble that never thought they could really be there. And it was like in a real way. And I noticed in my own personal life that after Kim Kardashian became all that and the it girl, that even my dating life changed. I actually watched how like guys that I knew would probably never be checking for me before were suddenly checking for me. And I was like, what? I could see a difference in society. I could see that the beauty standard had opened up quite a bit. And I know Kim would not describe herself as plus size, but back in the day, you know, there were times when I remember she would wear certain outfits and she'd be like, you know, I'm feeling, you know, I wanted to cover my belly today, or, you know, she's gone through, well, in some senses, but like, I don't think she would consider herself plus size, but I think that at different periods of her life, she would consider herself chubby, maybe, or really, really thick. Like, I think she might have called herself that at certain points in her life, because Kim has had different weights. Like, she's the thinnest she's ever been. I personally don't like it. I think she looks better thicker. I think she looks better with an extra 20 pounds on her than she is right now. That's just my personal opinion. I think she was her most beautiful when she was like her most thick. But I felt that way about Marilyn Monroe too. I love Marilyn Monroe, but I actually always felt she was her very prettiest when she was her thickest. So, you know, of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And Kim has slimmed herself down because apparently she likes that. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, she's not going anywhere in that sense. She has surpassed. There's a point when a celebrity or becomes an icon, and it's beyond the trends. It's beyond being canceled. It's beyond whether people love you or hate you anymore. Like, she has done her part in the world of beauty to bring the world to her, and she will never be forgotten for that. And for those of us who grew up living in hell because we were chubby, or we weren't the standard American beauty, we were different, we were darker, we were whatever, trust me, us girls, we're never going to forget it. Like, I will always be eternally grateful to how Kim changed the game for me socially, so that I was now pulled into. Now, being pretty is not everything, whatever, like, who cares in some senses, but it's an extremely fun thing to go through in life, to go through a season of your life where you are considered pretty and you get pretty privilege and you can get any man you want. And so there's just something fun about it, and it was a fun experience for me to have. You know, I'm grateful that I've had it. And I seriously, to this day, I thank Kim Kardashian for that. So, you know, her real true loyal fans that suddenly for the first time in their life felt beautiful and included in that fun game. Again, it's not everything. Beauty isn't everything. Okay? I don't know. So that's just my thought on Kim. I just think Kim is at a level that, like, she's just iconic. She's just the ultimate celebrity. She's the ultimate global beauty. And I think that, oh God, I mean, she just looks amazing. I can't, she just hasn't aged. She looks amazing. Of course, she has all the money to do that. But also, she has some pretty decent, good genetics, too, to help along with that shit, I use my fucking tretinoin on my skin, but I got genetics that help me as to why I haven't aged much. Not that this video is about me. She just, Kim is Kim, and I have a love-hate relationship with her, but I mostly love her. And I'm just grateful for the things she's done, because although beauty is not solving, world hunger, it's not ending cancer, beauty is an honorable endeavor, and here's why. Because, well, first off, it's just wonderful. Life is about truth and beauty and love. That's what makes life fun, is truth, beauty, and love. Beauty is a wonderful thing to explore for yourself, as long as it's fun. And it's a wonderful thing to see in others, and to see in nature, and to see in life. It's just a fun thing. It's not that deep, it's not that serious, but it's just a beautiful part of being human, is to enjoy your own beauty, the beauty of others, and to enjoy the beauty of nature and of life. So I consider pursuing beauty, I know people just hate on it so much, but I consider it an honorable endeavor, because it's one of the 3 main pillars of life. Beauty, truth, and love is the remedy to hell. Beauty, truth, and love is the remedy to everything awful we really see in this world. So I pursue beauty and enjoy my own beauty, and I felt that Kim was kind of like, she was pretty instrumental in that for me. So those are my thoughts on my girl Kim K, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.